What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Nimbus, and we are going to continue our series of me showing you guys my video game collection. Today we are going to look at my original Game Boy collection, okay? But before we start, I wanted to tell you guys, because I noticed there are a couple of you, ninja watchers, all right, that are watching the videos, but you guys are not yet subscribed. So why don't you take the opportunity right now to hit the subscribe button, do all the YouTube stuff, hit the bell, the notification, whatever it may be, okay? That way you could be part of this family. You could get my notifications for when I put out a new video. And with that being said, let's get this started.
Let's go.
The first game that I'm going to show you guys is the first game that I ever played on the Game Boy. Okay, now I never really owned a Game Boy as a kid. It wasn't until much later on that I got a Game Boy and started buying games for it. But I had cousins and friends that did have a Game Boy, and the first game I ever played was Super Mario Land. And I'm pretty sure, besides Tetris, that was everyone's first game that they ever played. The next set of games that I'm going to show you guys, in my opinion, saved the Game Boy, and also in my opinion, made the Game Boy a powerhouse. And that is Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Gold, and Pokemon Silver. The three games that basically, in my opinion, made the Game Boy a powerhouse. Everyone had a Game Boy to play these games. The next game I'm going to show you is Dr. Do. Now, I'm going to go kind of quick with these because I have a lot of Game Boy games, so I'm just going to show you guys and go to the next game. But this is Dr. Do. Mr. Do. What I'm talking about, Dr. Do. Mr. Do. The next game I'm going to show you is a different kind of Game Boy game because it worked on the original Game Boy, and it also worked and gave the game color on the Game Boy Color. And when you see these black cartridges, that's what that means. And usually they're called DX games. So this is Tetris DX. The next game I'm going to show you is Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. The next game I'm going to show you is Rescue of the Princess Blobbit. The next game I'm going to show you is one of the best games on the original Game Boy, and that is Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Now this, again, because it's a black cartridge, you were able to play it on the original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, and because it was a black cartridge, if you played it on the Game Boy Color, it gave it color. So yes, green, Link had his green and all that goodness. The next game I'm going to show you is a sequel to the first game I showed you, which is Super Mario Land 2. It's actually the first time we see Wario. The next game I'm going to show you is Star Wars on the Game Boy. The next Game Boy, the Buster Bros. The next game I'm going to show you guys is Wario Land 2. The next game I'm going to show you is a game that I loved playing so much, which was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan. The next game I'm going to show you was a staple. If you had a Game Boy, you had to have had this game, and that is Metroid 2, Return of Samus. The next game I'm going to show you is the Little Mermaid. The next game I'm going to show you is Operation C. That was a Contra game. We have Track and Field on the Game Boy. Our next game is the first Mega Man on the Game Boy. The next game coming up is Double Dragon 3. The next game I'm going to show you guys is Dragon Warriors Monsters. The next game I'm going to show you guys is a game that I used to play a lot growing up, and that was Game & Watch Gallery 2. The next game I'm going to show you guys is the game that started it all for the Game Boy, and that is the original Tetris. Coming up next is Snoopy's Magical Show. Snoopy's Magic Show. Whoa, I've always thought it was Magical Show. There you go. The next game I'm going to show you guys is by far one of my favorite games on the Game Boy, especially when I had the link cable and I was able to play with someone, and that is Battleship. The next game I'm going to show you guys is WWF King of the Ring. The next game I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorite Marvel characters, the Amazing Spider-Man. Like I always say, if you guys are fans of the channel, you know I love fighting games. The Game Boy had their fighting games, but it wasn't great. There were a few, and I think I have, that were actually decent. Most of them not so much, and one of them was Killer Instinct. The next game I'm going to show you guys is Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. The next game I'm going to show you is a fighting game, and it was one of the fighting games that I was telling you about that was actually good on the Game Boy. The only problem was it was a Japanese import, and I really don't know the name of this game. I never really looked it up. I just knew that I used to like playing it, and it's a Fatal Fury game. The next game I'm going to show you guys is Shadowgate Classic. The next game I'm going to show you guys is going to be a lot of black cartridges that work with the game, with the original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, and that is Turok 2. The next game I'm going to show you guys is also another game that you played a ton of, and that is Tetris DX. Another game I'm going to show you guys is R-Type DX. This game I'm going to show you guys is somewhat of a random game, Babe and Friends. We got Harvest Moon GBC. Now I love chess, but I suck at it, but it doesn't stop me from playing, especially on the Game Boy, because we have the Chess Master. The next game I'm going to show you was a great movie at the time when I was growing up, and they made a game out of it on the Game Boy, Small Soldiers. The next game I'm going to show you guys is Mickey Mouse Magic Wands. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of sports games, but like every console, they have their sports games. So this is NBA 3-on-3 featuring Kobe Bryant. We got another sports game with Muhammad Ali Heavyweight Boxing. We also got Motocross Maniacs. The next game is an arcade classic that was ported on to the Game Boy, and is Burger Time Deluxe. Our next game is F1 Race. Now growing up, I was a huge Simpsons fan, so you know I had to get a game for the Simpsons on the Game Boy, and that is Bart Simpson Escape from Camp Deadly. Getting his start on the Game Boy, we have Kid Icarus. Our next game is Super Battle Tanks. Alright guys, I basically showed you guys all the Game Boy games that I have. Now what I want to show you, I have two special games that are not official games, okay? They're more repo games, and if you don't know what that is, there's like games that people make their own games, and you know, they make a game for themselves and they make a physical version of it, and or a Japanese game, let's say an import game that never released in America, and they translate it into English and they make a repo out of it. So the two games I'm going to show you are Pokemon Prism Edition, or Prism version, sorry. It's basically someone created their own Pokemon game. This is it. And the next game I'm going to show you is Pokemon Green. Now why is this special is because in America we got the red version and the blue version, but over in Japan they got the red version and the green version. The green version never released in the US, so I got a repo of it and it's translated in English so I could play this game on my Game Boy. You know? Cool, right? Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you liked the video. We're going to continue this series. I'm going to show you more of my collection. Okay, once again, if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, please take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button, do all the YouTube stuff that, you know, you guys know what you have to do on YouTube. You know, YouTube has been around forever now, you know, hit the notification button and all that stuff, okay? So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up, comment down below, and like I said before, as always, please, 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 do not forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Gaming with Nimbus. Deuces.